Good morning, everyone. Today, Bezrat Hashem, we'll do Siman Reish Ayin Gimel Sif Hey Vav and Zayin. We're talking about Kiddush Mokum Suda. Let's say you have a bris. You know, they have wine. Or in the morning over here, we have a Kiddush over here. So over here, it's Kiddush Mokum Suda because you do the same the Suda over here. But let's say I eat in my house. What about Kiddush Mokum Suda? Am Yoitzi or not? What happens if they have whiskey, you know? Some places they have good whiskey, you know. JB, it's called Jewish booze. Anyhow, what do you do then? Is that good or not? You can be yotzeh. What about fruit? Let's say you can't eat all those stuff. You're in a diet. What about fruit? You can be yotzeh or not? So this is what we'll talk today, Bezrat Hashem. Kosva Geonim. Aden Kiddush Olav Mokum Sudo. Afilo achal davar muat. או שתה כוס יין שחייב עליו ברוכה, יצא ידי קידוש במוקם סודו, וגוימר סודוסו במוקם אחר. ודווקא אכל לחם או שתה יין, אבל לא אכל פירוס, לא. Comes the Mechaber and says, when you want to say the name of the Geonim, when you eat a Kiddush Mokum Suda, even if you ate a little bit, and you want to continue later eating in another place, but only if you eat bread or you drink wine, because that's seif. That makes it what? Satisfaction of a meal. Comes out, wow, what happened if you ate other things? So then for sure you're not yoitze. L'chol kol dere mechaber. Hagoe, ולפי זה, היה מותר למוהל ולסנדק לשתות מכוס של מילה בשבת שריס עם שיעור or רביס. Because then it's killing mokum suda. אבל נהגו ליתן לתינוק. The custom is what? To give it to the baby, not to drink. So he still can drink a little bit because what? And that's the Kiddush. And even though someone else eat, drink it, that's okay. But really, the mohel should drink what Rabbi is, but you don't, it's to focus on the baby. You don't have to be drunk. That's why you shouldn't do it. Comes the Shilti Giboiri. And he says, what happened? What about payers? So the Shita Giborim says, by payers you can be yoitze b'diavad. It's only one Shita that yoitze said that nafkamina will be, well, let's say somebody is sick, he's not feeling good. So b'diavad, and the Kiddush of the day, if you ate fruit, it's considered Kiddush Mokum Suda. But if for the night, says the Mishnah Brurah, clear for sure it's not yoitze. The Biralocha brings what the Shita Sagro, and the Gro says what? You cannot be yoitze. Really, he said you should do bread. Not wine, not all that has to be bread. But the Biralocha brings before the Shita Sataz. And that's enough Kimina for Pesach. When you do, because Pesach we don't have mezonis. We only can add, because of mezonis, then it's chometz. So what do? So you have to have one cup, it's for the Kiddush. And the guy does the Kiddush, does another cup, that's the Mokum Suda. So you have 2 cups. You need 2 cups of wine, 2 revis, in order to be yoitze Kiddush Mokum Suda. If you only drink this wine, but even the Mishnah Brurah comes out the maskana. Really, Mayim is only b'diavad. The Chatrila you should do really the Suda, Mokum Suda, the place you eat, or minitirgim or like cakes. But according to the Gro, even cakes is not good. Not l'chatchila. It means he used to do Lamra Ela Mokum Suda. So I saw some place says, and I'm in a tirgimo and all the bread and everything. And I saw that the Shlomo Orach says of himself that even if, let's say, he had a case that he had to eat Kiddush Suda, the Kiddush he had to do in a place, he did another Kiddush, and he used to tell his family, without all the beginning, just to set the Paragofa to be yoitze all the days. Halacha vo, v'im Kiddush bebeisoi, v'shom hashcheno v'shulchano Arukh lefanav, יוצא בדשה באב ומוקם סודה. כגון, שנזכר משמע לצאת, הוא משמיע לא הויצי. Says, let's say, what is Kiddush Mokum Suda? Let's say I'm sitting in my house, and my neighbor hears from me. So you can be yoitze Kiddush Mokum Suda, because he has a stable, but he has to, because since we said, after Kiddush you have to eat right away. So you may also over here, what? Kiddush Mokum Suda, even if it's not the same house, and they hear from someone else, is yoitze. Says the Mishnah Brurah has to be the word that the guy that says the Kiddush has to have in mind to be lehoitzi, and the guy that actually hears it has to have in mind to be yoitze. So stam, it's a halacha. When you do Kiddush, People have to know, you have to say, the guy says, the kids, my father's, as I always used to say, Lahoiti, have in mind Lahoiti, to be moiti everyone. And the people have to have in mind also, Recited the Chayim. The last halach is Zayin. Yesh shoimrim she'in mekatshim ela lo raner. Because the whole point of the candle is to bring shalom bayis. You can see what's happening. You don't fall, you don't trap. So bring shalom and but what happens? You don't want to eat next to the candle. So some people say you have to eat next to the candle. You do. In Kiddush, you have to eat in front of the candle. Yesh shoimrim she'in Kiddush toli baner. It's not connected. V'yimunene bechotzer yoiser. פני שהאוויר או מפני הזבובים, מקדש בחוצר, ויכול שם, אף על פי שמה שנרו ינר, שהנרס להוינג נצטב, ולא ינצא, ואוך מסתב, he said that's the svara, what? That really get outside, it comes out, the Mishnah Brurah says what? That when you can eat only if you have tzar, that's what's called Mishnah Brurah, only if you have tzar, so then what? You should eat in the chotzer. But what he said, what is really the solution should be? A person should do the Kiddush and eat kazais in the house, and then you want to eat outside, then eat outside, continue the meal, so then you cover everything. And I want to wish everyone a good day today. Thank you.